guys, this is JB3 and we are finally here with FIFA 20 Career Mode Youth Edition, where we are going to take Scunthorpe United, led by Han Yan Mun, all the way to the Champions League. And if you guys are new around here and you're unfamiliar with how the Youth Edition works, definitely go out and check out Cutsy. He's pretty much the one that started it all. Also Sparring DK and loads of others that do it along the way. Also check out the one we did in FIFA 19 with Morecambe FC. That'll give you a pretty good idea of how we're going to work this. But real quick, what we're going to do is we're going to take Scunthorpe United, currently in League 2, all the way to the Champions League final. So all the way up the leagues, up to the Premier League, and on into the Champions League. And the catch is we're not going to use any real players. We're going to sell them all off here in the first season, or as many as we can in the first season until we can get rid of them all. And then we're going to use exclusively Youth Academy players. So no regens, ideally no free agents. We might have to bring one or two in just for the first season, but we're going to focus on building through that Youth Academy, finding the future stars of football, and see if we can bring them in and build a team strong enough to lift the trophy at the end. So we're going to get into this one. We'll set up our Youth Academy. We'll send our scouts out and start building and getting ready for the season here in FIFA 20. So as you guys saw in the preview video for the Youth Academy, we have our 3 scouts. It will be Stefan Saric, Giacomo Ramono, and Lucas Park, and they'll head out for the first 3 months. We'll send them to the US of A. We'll send them to Korea, Han Yun-mun's home country, and then we'll look for some local talent here in England. We'll also send out our scout future star and see if we can find a leader here for Scunthorpe United. So we have our first preseason game here in the group stage, and we get a victory 1-0. And we're here in the second game of the group stage against Blackpool, another 1-0 victory. Final game of the group stage, we're already through, and we win with a perfect record 3-1. And we're here in the semi-finals of the preseason cup, and we go out 2-0. So we have our first scout back here in the USA, and it is Adam Michaels, who will hold on Thomas Rogerson, although he looks pretty good. We probably don't want to miss out on him. We'll bring him in even though he's 15. We'll also bring in Evan Wood just to fill out a roster spot, and we'll hold on Reese Bliska. And our scout is back here from South Korea. It's Rae Song Hwang, Sung Soo Oh, Yoojin Sin, and Min Jae Suk. And our scout has returned from England. It's brought back Edwin Robinson, Jonathan Kelly, Elliot Harris, and Isaac Davis. So all decent players. We'll hold on the players that are 15, but we'll bring in the rest of them to the Youth Academy. So in addition to our youth scouts, we also have our scout future star for the season. It will be Alex Canseco, a cam from Brazil. Not the best of potentials, but with that dynamic potential, that may change. Good athlete, lots of speed, so could be the future Han Yan-mun leading the charge through the middle. We'll bring all these players in and fill out our senior squad and see if we can build a team that'll be ready for the season. And we'll start off our season here against Swindon Town, and the team's just not quite ready as far as the Youth Academy goes. We still need some defenders, so we're going to sim through. We'll start here, 2-1 victory. So we have our second game here against Cheltenham Town, and it will be a 1-0 victory, and Perch picks up the injury. So we have our Carabao Cup matchup against Portsmouth, and we go out 2-0. And we return to league play here against Crowley Town, and we will go down 2-1. And we go to a midweek game here against Cambridge United, and we pick up the victory 2-1. And we're here against Macclesfield Town the end of August, and we get a 1-1 draw. Final game here of August and it will be against Carlisle United. 2-1 victory. So our scouts have returned from the United States. Brings back some decent players. We'll bring them all in just to see what we have. We'll bring in Noah Michaels, and we'll hold on Reese Bliska. George Wood will come in. Decent potential there. George Gordson. Maybe. Frank Henry will bring in as well. He looks like he has some good overall. And then we will bring in Harry Bliska as well. So our scouts are back here from South Korea. It's bring back some decent, some decent player. Probably the best of them. Young So Hung has good potential, low overall. We'll bring him in though and see what he can do for the team. And our final scout report will be from England. It's brought back 3 decent players here. We have Oscar Jackson, who we'll bring in right away. We also have Connor Morris and Ollie Cooper, who we'll bring into the Youth Academy. And our Youth Academy is actually getting quite full, so we'll bring in any player over 50. I mean, we have some real shit players too. Ewan Robinson, who, I do want to fill this roster as quick as possible. I also don't want to put in absolute trash, so we'll bring in Elliot Harris, 18-year-old goalkeeper from England, 51 overall. We'll hold on George Wood for now. Frank Henry, 56 overall, actually one of our better players already. So a lot of 40s you see here. Oscar Jackson will bring in good potential, 51 overall. And, 37 overall. We'll hold on to him, though, just so, if we have to, we can fill out our team. We'll bring in Ji-Hoo Gill. And we'll hold on some of these other players before we bring them in. Because, I just don't want to bring in these 37 overalls. I mean, yeah, they may have potential, but we want to hold on. We'll bring in Ray Sung Hwang as well, another cam. So unfortunately, got a lot of cams in this squad already. But we'll hold on to these players. They got some decent potential. We'll let them grow here in the academy. And we're here at the leasing.com trophy against Walsall. We'll roll out the team and see if they can advance, and they go down on penalties 4-3. And we return to league play against Mansfield. We have our starters in. We'll see what they can do and hopefully pick up a victory. They don't. They go down 2-1. So we'll get into the game here against Morecambe FC. It will be the first game here for our Youth Academy players. We still have a couple more positions that we need to pick up in order to go. And we go down 1-0 in their first debut. And the Youth Academy will get another chance here on the midweek game against Oldham Athletic. And we go down 2-0 yet again. And it's a big ask here for the Young Guns against Walsall, and we go down 2-0 yet again. And a bit of a rough patch here for Scunthorpe United, and they go down 2-1. Jill with the first goal of the Youth Academy players. So we're here for our final month of scouting in England, and it will be, we'll take a look here, see who we can bring in. Maybe Isaac Davis. Looks like we're looking for some players that may have some good overall, and we got one here in Dylan Bailey, but unfortunately 15 years of age. We'll bring him in though, should have some talent, and we'll take a look at who else we might be able to bring in. Just looking for, maybe some decent players that might have some overalls. We'll bring in Aiden Moore. Maybe we'll take a look at, we'll bring in Aiden Moore as well, and we'll take a look and we'll bring in Isaac Davis as well. The rest of them we'll let go. Just don't want to fill up the Youth Academy too much as it's already getting pretty full. So our final month of scouting here in South Korea, and it's brought back some alright players. We'll take a look at them. The one we're going to bring in, the rest we'll let go. It will be Min Jun Choi, 64-82, 43-55 overall. So it's our final month here in the United States. We'll bring in 3 players just to kind of fill out our roster. It will be Thomas Gauthier, Carson Gauthier, and Noah Cameron to round out the side. And that will do it for us here in the United States. So, as we were saying, the Youth Academy is full, so we'll have to take a look and promote some players to the senior side just to kind of fill out this roster. Unfortunately, Thomas Rogerson, we can't bring in yet. We'll take a look at something. I mean, Ewan Robinson, 48 to 60 is overall 40. We're going to let him go. Just too much growth that we're going to need. Isaac Davis looks to be a player, so we'll take a look at him possibly. And same thing with George Wood. We just need that overall to get a little higher before we can bring him in. We have Noah Michaels. Maybe we do need another right back. Noah Cameron looks to be a good player though. 15 years of age, 6'5", another goalkeeper from the U.S. Aiden Moore, another player that we wish we could bring in, just not ready yet. Min Jae Suk, 38 overall. We're gonna let that go. We'll bring in Young So Hun, maybe. We'll take a look here. Dylan Bailey looks to be a player of 15 years of age, and that's going to be our problem. Is a lot of these players that we're looking to bring in are just not quite old enough yet. We'll get rid of Yi Jun Sin. So who should we bring in? I guess anyone over 50 we should just bring in and give us a little depth. That's probably going to be the move here. So Isaac Davis will also make it into the squad, and we'll hold there for now, and we'll wait to see what happens here in the future. So we will send our scouts back out, and they'll go to their home countries except for Lucas Park. We were just in the US of A. So it will be Croatia for 3 months, Italy for 3 months, and Nigeria for 3 months, and hopefully they can bring back the talent that we need to move up here in League 2. So as we get ready for our first game of the season that we will play, we finally filled out our roster just barely enough. So it will be George Wood, who we've actually just brought in from the United States, a striker, center forward. So we brought him in. He has good potential, obviously a low overall, but we need a striker. We need someone up top. So we'll bring in Carson Gauthier to add to the bench, give us a little bit of a change. Harry Bliska sits on the bench as well. Central midfielder Cam. So, some decent potential out of him that we can see. Thomas Gauthier, 17 years of age, out of the U.S. as well. He'll ride the bench, I believe. He'll probably sit the bench. Raesong Hwang has good potential. A lot of people wanted to come in for a loan for him. We have Isaac Davis, who will get the central midfielder role. Jihu Jill, he'll come in and play the center back role. Young Seung Hwang, 52 overall. Adam Michaels, 52 overall. He can play all across the back too. Nice player there. Oscar Jackson, center back, 53 overall. Elliot Harris, the goalkeeper, will be 54 overall, 18 years of age. And then we have Sung Soo Oh, 54 overall. I'll take a look here. Frank Henry, one of the better players here, 56 overall. So it's going to be a tough one. We also have, obviously, our scout future star, Alex Canseco. 58 overall is the best player out of the Youth Academy as of right now. We've been able to upgrade our scout to a 5-star, so hopefully that helps next month. But it's going to be a defensive look for Scunthorpe United. Just try not to concede, maybe see if we can ride out a draw and grab a point. So let's get into the first game, though, here against Plymouth Argyle. So it will be our first game, and it should be a good test. Plymouth Argyle, a very good team here in League 2. So we line up. Harris is in net with Hung, Jackson, Jill, and Michaels across the back. Hwang, Davis, and Henry hold down the midfield with Canseco and Wood leading the charge up top. Let's get into this game, get this career mode started here against Plymouth Argyle. And we'll get this game underway. Oh, they get behind us here. They drive right in. Oh, big smash away by the back line, and they get it out to O. Oh, they lay it off. Nice 1-2 there for Plymouth Argyle. They get a big shot in. Harris knocks that one away. Goes in the middle. Canseco, hard touch, lays it back off. Davis to Wood. Wood back to Davis, drives in. First shot of the season, and Davis sends it wide of the net. Plymouth Argyle, another chance. They'll look to try and cross it in. We've done well to defend it so far. They get it into the box. Well, just need to break it up. Cross goes in, headed down. Can't get it clear. And Jackson boots it long. Wood has the ball here. Tries to get it off to Canseco. Canseco now tries to lay it there for Wang. Wang trying to use some offense. Gets past. Oh, it'll be a delayed penalty. And possibly a free kick. Although a long way out here for Scunthorpe United right at the end of the half here as we get into the final minutes. And it will be Canseco, the Scout Future star. Can he put something on beautifully? We'll see. Oh, no, he can't. He misses the net completely. It's an ugly one from Canseco. And that will do it. We'll go into halftime. A 0-0 draw. Scunthorpe United sticking to the plan. Bed in defensively and keep the ball out of the back of the net and hope for some offense. Jackson goes wide to Hung. They'll have a nice ball here, right in the middle. Nicely played for Huang. Gets it into Wood. Wood drives in. Can he have a shot? No. Second chance. No. Couldn't get it off. While they get in behind. Good passing here for Plymouth Argyle. You can feel the pressure coming as they try to threaten. Oh, nice interception by Canseco, but turns it over. And Taylor back on the ball, gets it into the middle. Can he break it up? No, Harris makes a big save, though. Keeps that one out of the net. And it's a corner here to Plymouth Argyle. They'll send it in, headed down. Can we get to it? Chance here. No, Scunthorpe United can't win the ball. They lay it in. And a big block right in front. Jill blocks it away. Michaels flies up, trying to create some offense out of the back here. Has a chance. Goes wide to Henry. Henry shoots it right into the middle. Has a nice play. Canseco right on it. Davis pulls it. Oh, no. Sidebar and out. Jackson goes wide. Has Hung. He'll try and move forward. Nice pass here into the middle. Gauthier. Gauthier shoots it across. Has Cousin Gauthier. Shoots it in. Has Wood. Has a chance, crosses it in, oh, headed away, and Bliska can't get on it, and it's picked up by Cooper. Out wide, Michaels tries to get out there, has a chance, tries to slow it down. Here they'll have a nice ball in, possibly no, he'll drive right along the line, has it in, knocked away, loose ball in the box, oh, and he doesn't pick it up, they send it in, oh, and they find it, but he's going to be offsides. And we're saved by it. Henry just not able to pick up the loose ball in the box here in the 87th minute, but saved by the official. Taylor right up the middle. Final attack here for Plymouth Argyle. Can they find the winner? They drive in. It's a long ball. Jill knocks it away, gets it out long, and has a chance for Henry, who sends it right back into the box. A terrible pass, and that's going to do it. That's how we're going to lose. A terrible pass on my part. Should have just cleared it. Tried to maybe find some counter offense, and the pass just goes astray. And, I mean, it's tough to lose it on that. I mean, they just intercept the pass. I don't know if Bliska maybe just wasn't expecting it to come to him. Maybe he should have just assumed that we were going to get, the 1 point, and we let it up in the 90th. It's a tough one for Scunthorpe United to chew on, but hey, one heck of a performance from this team defensively. We almost had it in the 64th minute, hit the sidebar. 17 shots, 7 saves. I mean, not much offense. We were not able to control the ball, but that's how it's going to have to be until we can really get some real talent in here. Maybe some 60 overalls. That'd be nice, don't you think? We'll take a look at it. Elliot Harris, a 7.2. Michaels, a 6.5. Jihu Jill, 7.0. Jackson, a 6.8. Hung, a 6.8. Henry, 6.3. Gauthier, 5.7. Gauthier, 5.9. Huang, a 6.3. Bliska, 6.0. Wood, a 6.5. Sung Soo Oh, a 6.4. Canseco, 6.5. Davis, 6.1. And that will do it. So we go down 1-0. So that's where we will leave it. Scunthorpe United currently in 16th position on 13 points. So it's going to be tough. I think we can probably get into the playoff race. that's not far off, especially if we find some real top tier talent. Some of the players, if we can just get some of our players to turn 16 in the academy, we will be off and rolling. But that's where we're going to leave it here. This is the Youth Edition. Hope you guys are ready for it, to see Scunthorpe United hopefully lift that Champions League trophy. If you guys did enjoy it, make sure to hit the subscribe button, turn on notifications so you can always find out when the newest episodes are coming out. And until next time, have a good one.